Barakathah Yahweh, Barakathah Yahweh Shah, Barakathah Yahweh, Barakathah Yahweh Shah, Barakathah Yahweh, Barakathah Yahweh Shah. All praise, honor, and glory goes to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, and Ba'ashem Rakal Kadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who rule well. And a sincere shalom to the elect Akim out here that's pushing the truth in all four corners, and truth and sincerity. This is Adnan from GMS Baltimore camp, and I stumbled across this article about a judge, a former judge in Kentucky, that's been sentenced to 20 years for basically human trafficking. So many words. I was reading through the article. I took a look at the article, and it said this guy, he was pretty much sleeping with using his power to get women to have sex with him. Little children, to have sex with him to keep them from out of jail. I also read a little part on here where he was having sex with a little girl, and she ain't want to tell because of basically her grandparents were renting a house from him. I mean, this will let us know these scriptures are true, because it says that there are no new things under the sun, and also about reincarnation. And when brothers at camp, we talk about the wickedness of Esau, it's reincarnation. A lot of people say the things that they did in the past, those people were not here, but it's clearly in these things that come out, and a lot of things that did not come to the surface, but we know about. It's clearly that these are some of these same people that did these things to Israel, that's here on the earth again. This guy possibly was maybe a slave owner back in the slavery time. I mean, look, when you look at his actions, man, he took his power, the power that he had over the power that he had in that courtroom, and used it to his advantage, just like those Edomites did when they had Israel in slavery, and just the same way how they did the same things to the Taino Indians and other situations. They the little power that they got, they used it to their advantage. I'm not gonna read the whole article, but brothers can check it out. It was in the USA Today on May the 4th. So we know that to be a reputable site. It said goes to say graphic details of ex-judge Tim Nolan's crimes unfolded as the letters from his victims were read in court on Friday. Tim Nolan, I want to say you ruined my life, one teenage victim wrote in her letter. You ruined my childhood, my teenage years, and you made me lose hope. I hate you. It goes on to say the target of that letter sat dressed in a gray suit, a left shackled, a former judge and school board member, and a longtime Republican activist. This guy, he was also it goes to say he was a judge and he was a school board member, so he was active in the community, also active in the political political area. Nolan sat silently as prosecutors read the anguished words of a woman he coerced into having sex. I was forced to stay in his apartment in Alexandria, and I was told if I ever left, he would call the police and I would go back to jail because I was on a run, wrote one of the victims. I ended up turning myself in because jail was better than one more second spent with Nolan. 72 years and will serve 20 years in prison for human trafficking. But we all know he Esau or whatever, and he ain't gonna do that whole 20 years. And must register as a sex offender for life. A judge decided on Friday he'd be eligible for parole. Here we go, in 4 years. It was a part of a plea agreement. Nolan agreed in February before he tried to back out of the deal a month later. I'm scan through this a little bit. All right. One of the they wrote, "This has been one of the oddest cases I've ever seen." Lapp told the courtroom as she started the sentencing on Friday. The charges against Nolan involved 19 women, 7 of which were under 18, and go back as far as 2004. All but 2 were addicted to opiates. Well, he said, all but 2 people were addicted to opiates. So that go to show you right there. That's just that wicked shit Esau be doing. So that's the same thing they doing now. Jake be down and they be caught in situations, and just to stay out of trouble or either to get somewhere. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know for a fact if these people that he did these sexual things to was of Israel or not, but that's just the wickedness of the white man, you know. Just use his power, and he 9 times out of 10, if they were addicted to opiates, they probably was a jig anyway. But he used his power just the same way those slave masters and them tax masters did in them times of slavery. They basically that's a way to just basically get the pussy and rape without even without it being no repercussions. It goes on to say he would often visit local women's shelter. This nigga was a predator. He wasn't just a human trafficker. He was a predator. He would go to local women's shelters with women residential addiction program. It was a frequent volunteer drug court to meet women addicted to opiates, said the state's attorney. We already know what he did as far as the sexual part. I want to get into this stuff about how he was with Trump. He was a supporter of Trump. He helped campaign for Trump. How can I forget about this part? It said when he was getting his sentence, Nolan read a statement in the court where he asked for forgiveness from God, his victims, and his family. He asked for probation and said he could still contribute to society. "I'm sorry for my crimes, even though I am a first-time offender with low risk to reoffend," Nolan said. Man, how many times that happened to Israel and Jake, and they smash him and throw the book at him? Nolan promised to get treatment. "I resolved to fight my demons and addictions and not to repeat my immoral behavior," said Nolan. Obviously, the lack of sound judgment and yielding to physically impulse must never be repeated. I wanted to, here we go. I'm gonna go down a little bit more in this article, cause he tried to use the Bible just like he tried to yike up the court, just like how Esau do try to use the Bible and change the scriptures to make it work for them. It say Nolan's sentences was on Friday and put an end to a very difficult case. The prosecutors had a response to Nolan's quoting the Bible in his plea for leniency. It says, and I quote, "Jesus forgave thieves who were beside him on the crosses. Well, he said, forgiveness is always available to those who ask, but Jesus did not recall the punishment of those thieves. Their punishments was imposed. I mean, you see that right there lets you know that he a goddamn devil. I mean, that's just the power of Esau. You know, he sat up there and he was in office, and he was sitting up there being wicked. But that just lets you know right there that Esau's reign is coming to an end, man. It's been they said it's been going on since 2004, 14 years, but I'm pretty sure it was going on longer than that. You know, when the water Yahweh Sim Yahshua, because this right here letting us know that the wicked reign is almost over, man. Just like it says in the scriptures, slightly paraphrasing, the wicked is in rulership, and that rulership is changing, man. We all know that all this prophecy unfolding, as far as with these famines. A brother said he put a video up early on YouTube, and it got taken down for basically I think it said he said something like not no proper language on his video or something to them terms. Also is rumors of wars. We got these stuff heating up with Trump, and stuff is already hot with Trump and Russia and Syria. And also just yesterday, day before yesterday, that volcano in Hawaii that erupted. I mean, it's just so many things that's happening now. That's have to do with these scriptures, man. Everything is unfolding. But you know, things are gonna get a lot worse before it get better. You know, but like the brother said, the brother from the elder from the Dallas camp said earlier. I mean, you know, we gotta keep on maintaining and pushing this work, and fast and pray that the spirit to stay on you until it's over. But you know, like I said.